All right, I think I'm going again. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. So, man, that sucked. All right, I think I'm going again. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. So, man, that sucked. All right, I think I'm going again. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. So, man, that sucked. All right, I think I'm going again. Let's see here. All right, if you're watching live, I'm currently trying to get stuff set back up here. So give me a second here. Okay, let's see. So, man, that sucked. All right, if you're watching live, I'm currently trying to get stuff set back up here. So give me a second here. All right, close that. Let's see here. Let's get chat up and running. That's actually not what I wanted to do. Computer, help me out, computer. All right, if you're watching live, I'm currently trying to get stuff set back up here. So give me a second here. All right, close that. Let's see here. All right, let's see here. Let's get in here and do. All right, got the live chat going again. Let's get this set up though. I literally I have no idea what happened. That was crazy. Guess it's gonna be time for an upgrade because my computer was not having it. Not at all. Change that to live chat. There we go. All right. And then switch this over here real quick. Gotta switch this chat because I have two different ones because I set them up weird. So it is what it is. But it's all good. Let's interact. Let's change it to live chat because Cyrus told me to. Says, all right, so here we go. We're good. We're good to go again. Yeah, that was crazy. I'm not going to start back up with Mega Man again. If I had saved it, I probably would have kept going, but I'm not going to worry about it. We'll just go on to our next game. Why was it doing that? That's weird. Okay. All right. Our next game up is Metal Marines. Now, this is one that I don't think many people have played. I could be completely wrong on that. I loved this game. I think I've beat it, or I came dang close to it. I don't remember if I've actually beat it or not. U.S. release December 1993. It is a turn-based strategy game commanding giant mechs, originally released in Japan under the title Militia. I'll be interested to see if anyone else joins us in chat, but if anyone in chat has actually played this game. So let's get RetroArch fired back up here. Hopefully it won't die on me again. I did post a link in Discord where most of the guys hang out, so hopefully they'll see it and join us again. We'll see. But yeah. And there was no reason for it. Like, I wasn't spiking on anything. It's not like I had it's not like I was running anything else or anything. It just all of a sudden decided, like, hey, you're done playing that game. So never heard of Metal Marines. Okay, yeah. It's funny how there's some games that, like, some people love, and other people had not heard of it at all. So here we go. Metal Marines. 0 of 44. It's a Namco game. If that helps. I don't know if that's going to help. Like, this game took me a while to get my brain wrapped around, and then once I did, I freaking loved it. I probably shouldn't have hit advice. So basically, you're on an island, and you have to build. You have to build defenses. You have to build offensive weapons as well, and then the enemy is on a separate island, and they're firing at you, and you have to defend and everything else. Apparently, I have a lot of guts for fighting a professional army. All right, so first thing I have to do is I have to put down 3 bases. So we're going to put down one. I usually put them close to the back. But like you already start off with some base already built. So like an ideal place to put it would be right here. We're going to put it right there. So there's our first base. We may put our second base right here. It's kind of close, but it's fine. And then we're going to go hide a base somewhere else. Where are we going to hide a base? We'll put a base right here. And we can actually build camouflage for it. Start? Yes. All right, let's see here. What do we have? Supply headquarters, gun pod, landmine, factory. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Anti-aircraft missile. So let's get some of those going up here. When I play games like this, I tend to be very defensive. And so see, like I've run out of money at this point. So my money's growing back up. Metal Marine, supply. How much is that? 75. All right, so the enemy is attacking. All right. So see, that was just exploring my island. Oh, he's sending a Metal Marine. Oh, this is not going to be good. Oh, his Metal Marine's going to get my base. He got 2 of them. And see, they've got 56 seconds to attack, and I have nothing in this area that can defend against it. Is this your 3rd attempt today? No, this is actually my 2nd attempt for today. So, deploy the bases. Look stratty-ish. Yes. Let me pause real quick. Don't forget home plate. I would have got here earlier, but I had to film a spicy video. My first 18 plus. Not for the kids. All right, last line. You do you, man. Oh, wait. This game looks familiar. What is it? It's called Metal Marines. I marked it myself because I think YouTube would have marked it that way. Otherwise, safer to just mark it ahead of time. All right, man. Last line is going XXX. Did the PC crash? Yes, the PC just completely died on me. The last X line X. I think your dad is skimping on PC parts. I won't be, dude. How you, dude? Don't kill me here. I think the energy plant gives me more funds. Maybe the factory does. Yeah, I should have put the dummy unit down. Oh well. Dummy base. Let's see here. Dang, the enemy's attacking again. We're going to have to go on the attack here in a second. All right, let's see where he's going. Come on, hit that bastard. How many does he have? He's got 2 of them. He's got 3 of them. Oh, he's got a gold one, too. This is not looking good, guys. All right, we got 1 of them down. 2 of them down. Oh, he's going to go after this missile first before that other base over here can get to him. All right. All clear, but they did enough damage. Not good. Anti-air missiles, missiles. We're going to build some more anti-air missiles. We're going to have to clear some of this off here in a second. All right, you know what? Screw it. Let's go on the attack. All right. So, anti-air, 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 anti-air. Do I have any missiles? Yeah, I've got some missiles. We're going to start off at the beginning of their base. Right there. Do I have any other missiles? It doesn't look like it. All right. Let's fire and see what we got. Okay, so we're not going to hit anything this time, but at least we're going to get some stuff on what's going on with their map. Okay, do I have enough fuel? All right, nope, we can't fire missiles again. I could go ahead and put down a metal marine there and see what's going on. You think I should do that? Let's do it. Let's give it a shot. We're going to send 1 guy over. Or should we send 2? I don't know if I want to send 2. I mean, we're not playing this long term. Let's give it a shot. Why not, right? Yeah. See how you like this. All right, there's only one thing I can attack. I should have went a little further inland, but I got it. So it's good. Oh, now they're coming back at me. He didn't like that. Dude, hit him. There you go. All right, let's see here. We need some more missiles. All right, let's go on the attack again if we can. Nope, it hasn't rebuilt yet. And my other missiles are not up and running yet. Okay, so we can't attack yet. So you can build an ICBM, but it costs a crap ton of money. Don't have enough war funds yet. There we go. All right. Do we have enough? What is that? All right, we got some. Yeah, we got some missiles. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we got here. There isn't an immunity, but this is content for a game they're talking about being unfairly banned on Steam, but people are ignoring the reason. Okay. Foreskin fur. What? Almost. I think I'm going to get this thing here. This music always kind of reminded me of like a Ride of the Valkyries type of thing. Oh, he got it. All right. We're going to send one more attack. Yeah, we're going to send one more attack and we're going to call it. So let's see here. Let's fire some missiles. See if we can soften things up a little bit here. Got any more missiles? Nope. We're going to send... we're going to send 3 mechs in, though. All right, go kick ass, guys. This game seems cool, but the music isn't as hard as the name implied. Fair enough. Yeah, there's a disturbing lack of metal, while rock and roll racing did not gaslight us on the music selection. I just wish you could have controlled the mechs. I don't think you can control the mechs, if I remember correctly. I'm going to get at least one of his bases. See, like they should be going after that thing. Oh, you in for it now? All right, we got him. Oh, I guess he only had one base. I'm attacking North American Empire? Interesting. We captured Philadelphia. And then you just keep going through additional missions. Our Boston base won't be so easy. But see, okay, if they have a Boston base, why is everything on an island? That's what's weird. But anyway, so like this is the base I start off with. So I end up starting off with a gold mech. That means they're stronger and they have more weapons and stuff. But yeah, so this is Metal Marines. I really enjoyed this game when I was a kid. I loved playing this game. It's also a very, as you can tell, it's also a very light version of a real-time strategy game. The problem when you start getting into like the hardcore real-time strategy games is, man, like you have to be on top of it. So, all right, we're going to call it quits on this one. Well, I said I was going to call it quits on this one. There we go. Okay. All right. Who knows? Maybe we'll go back to Mega Man. We'll see. All right. So the last game I had set up for tonight, or not, or we'll just play some Mortal Kombat. How about that? U.S. release date September 13th, 1993. Oh my God, advertised to release on Mortal Monday. That was such a, at least for everyone I knew, that was such a disaster. We'll talk about why in a second. Blood replaced with sweat. Fatalities were altered. Okay, I go back and forth with a lot of people about this. A lot of people tell me, no, the ultimate version, at least between the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis version of Mortal Kombat, clearly goes to the Sega Genesis version. I understand why. Okay, I'm not going to argue with anyone on this. If you're telling, you can line up all of these different things and tell me exactly why you think the Sega Genesis version is a much better version of Mortal Kombat than the Super Nintendo version. And I really can't argue most of those things. Except this. This is why it was better on the Super Nintendo than the Sega Genesis. And the reason for that is even though I had a Sega Genesis, I never had a 6-button controller. So trying to play Mortal Kombat on a 3-button controller was the worst thing ever. It was garbage. I know they did their best to make it work, but it was absolute garbage. And like I said, I never had a 6-button controller. I could barely afford to buy the game, let alone go buy not only another controller, but I would have had to buy 2. Because otherwise, like if my brother and I were playing it, like who gets to use the 6-button controller? And you just keep moving around. And I think only one of my other friends had a 6-button controller. So like playing Mortal Kombat on the Sega Genesis was out for me and my friends just because of the control scheme. Yes, it doesn't have blood. Yes, you can go, there's a cheat and I think you can turn blood back on. Yes, they watered down the fatalities, but they're still there. Let's see here. This game looks like a pretty elaborate version of something like Battleship. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. That's a real game, Eugene, from a few years ago. Dude, don't even start with me on board games. Like, look behind me. I love board games, man. The only reason I don't play board games all the time is because I don't have anyone around to play board games with. The City of Brotherly Love and Missiles Based. Yep. That was the game I thought I was referencing when I said I was into Mech Warrior. Even though I totally couldn't recall correctly. Last line. I played it on SNES, not Genesis, because I didn't get the Genesis until Christmas of 93. And 2 on SNES had all the same content, so I had no reason to play the Genesis version. Yeah, and then by the time Mortal Kombat 2 came out, it was done. Like they realized very quickly, yeah, there's no reason to not do this. I think Nintendo saw the numbers and were just like, yeah, we kind of screwed up and missed out on a bunch of money. So, Mortal Kombat. And I have a hot take on Mortal Kombat 2 when we get to it. We're not going to get to it tonight. We'll get to it. We'll get to it next time. And so once again, because this is a fighting game, I also use multiple characters. Now, Sub-Zero and Raiden were my go-tos, but I could use pretty much everybody. Now, do I remember everybody's moves right now? Absolutely not. And what was that Senator Joe Lieberman? Yeah, that son of a bitch who led the whole, video games are horrible. They're gonna kill your kids and steal your wife, and now everything bad can be blamed on a video game. Yeah. Thank God my mom never, she's a smart woman, and thank God she never fell for any of that bullshit. Like, she was like, no, my boys know the difference between real life and video games or movies or TV shows, and was never one of those that was like, no, y'all can't play that game. It was just like, okay, I don't get it. Yeah, it looks kind of gory, but whatever, it's fine. Yeah, she just, she never was one of those moms, thank God. Hand to hand, weapons disabled versus screw that. Music on. Why would you turn the music off? That's weird. We're gonna leave it on easy. Button configuration. Block, L and R. Yes. If you put block as any other face button, something's wrong with you. I mean, you do you. I don't want to be that guy and say you're wrong. But if you put block as one of your face buttons, what's going on? Like, we need to have a talk. All right. Now, I cannot remember how I had my controller set up, though. I want to say I had... Because the way the layout of the buttons, you would think you would pick, like, Y and B to be like punch, high punch and low punch, and then high kick and low kick. I think that's what I did. But I don't remember. I'm going to set it that way, and we're going to see. If I end up being like, wow, this feels weird, I'm going to change it. So we're going to do, because I tend to do more kicks than punches. No, we're going to do, high kick, low kick, high punch, low punch. So I guess we're going to leave it like it is. That doesn't seem right to me. I think I'm screwing something up. Because I want to say I used to change it, but I don't. For the life of me, I cannot remember how I used to change it. Did I have kicks down here and punches there? Would that feel better? We're going to try that. And see if that makes more sense. That still doesn't look right. Like, I don't know. As an adult, this doesn't look... I don't know. I just don't know. Because I think I'm going to go with punch there. No, I'm going to change it back. All right, I'm going to leave it like it is. And we'll give it a shot. And it's probably going to feel totally weird, and I'm going to suck. All right. The last line. I own the MS-DOS version, though. Weird controls that used the numpad for fight buttons. I got good enough to do fatalities and such. Dude, nice. The only thing my parents banned me from, for whatever reason, was Beavis and Butthead. My mom did not want my brother and I watching The Simpsons when it first came out. Like, she didn't want us watching The Simpsons. And what was funny is my dad was the one that kind of broke that rule. We sat down and was playing, we were watching The Simpsons with my dad. And after that, it just kind of like was okay. I guess it's fine or whatever. So after that, she didn't really ban us from much stuff. But we were also good kids. We never hardly got in trouble or anything. So. Like, the sprites are pretty good on this one. Like, your characters are pretty decent sized. Fight. Oh. Okay, that feels good. Got it. All right, maybe this control scheme is the way that I used it. I could have sworn I changed the buttons around though. Oh, nice.
Scorpion wins.
Like, the audio is a little low for the voice work, but it sounds good. Okay, come on. Do the fireball. I don't remember the fatality to save my life. I want to say it was down, 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 back down. I don't remember. The only problem, I like Mortal Kombat as a game. Mortal Kombat 2 improves everything on the first one. Like all the problems that there was with the first one, Mortal Kombat 2 fixed it, or at least improved it vastly. But it just Mortal Kombat, and not as much Mortal Kombat 2, but definitely Mortal Kombat just seemed like there were so many ways that you could cheat and get people caught in a loop. Just freezing. How do you feel about Mortal Kombat 3? See, last line. You had to ask the question. I was going to save the conversation to the next time I played the next time I went back and played some of the old SNES games. But since you asked, I do not like Mortal Kombat 3. In fact, I think the series peaked at Mortal Kombat 2. So I guess hot take for a 30-year-old video game? And the reason why I don't like Mortal Kombat 3 is they changed some of the characters so much. Like they got rid of some of my favorite characters. And they brought them back in Mortal Kombat, 3 Ultimate Edition. But like Sub-Zero in that game, I was like, what the hell is this? But the worst damn thing was that run button. I never could get the hang of that damn run button. It just seemed so like you don't use a run button in any other video game. Wow, I'm sucking on that. I couldn't even do the wood. Anyway, was I supposed to hit multiple buttons at the same time? I don't know. I just never could get a hold of I just never could get the grasp for the run button. It just never made sense to me. And maybe there are other games that use a run button that I just never really played. I forgot about that. He hit me. I was throwing the snowball, the ice ball at him, and he hit me with his blast first, and it just canceled mine out. It just stopped. I'm like, what's up with that? Oh, he's gonna knock me off. Nope. But yeah, the Mortal Kombat 3, I wanted to like it so much. Now, Mortal Kombat 4, when it went to 3D, I had that on the N64, and I played it quite a bit, and I did like it. It was clunky at best. But, yeah, at least you didn't have the damn run button. Love Raiden. Run buttons are common with first-person shooter. Okay, no, run buttons make sense in a first-person shooter. I meant for a fighting game. Sorry, I guess I didn't clarify. You're right, I didn't clarify that one. My bad. You're absolutely right. Run buttons are fine for first-person shooters. I don't know if my boys have actually watched me play this game or have played it before. I can just imagine if Alex is still watching, I'm sure he's just like, what is this? Like that maneuver. He just literally, like, he's literally standing there, and then the next thing you know, he's spinning in the air. See, at least Raiden, like, kind of bends forward for half a second before he does his flying torpedo thing. Kano's just standing there, and all of a sudden he starts spinning in the air.
Raiden wins.
Talk about another game series that the storyline gets really confusing and really convoluted quickly.
Raiden wins.
Like, I wouldn't even try to figure out. The storyline for this, because I know it's been rebooted and sidestepped, and I don't even know. I do think it's interesting how in the original one, and I don't think they did this with any of the other games, as you're going through, you have to fight yourself, and then you have to fight like everyone else in pairs again before you get to Goro. Or I could be wrong. Ah, he got me.
Raiden wins.
Let's see, I've used Sub-Zero and I've used him. We'll use Scorpion real quick. See, look above you, the mirror match. There's endurance 1, 2, and 3, and you fight them in pairs. If I can get past Scorpion here, I'm not doing so well. Yeah, not doing so good here, guys. I was trying to do the jump back, the jump on the other side, and it's not rolling. Ah, come on, do it. Why is he not? Do I have to do it in the air? Am I not? No? Is it? It's a high punch? It is high punch, right? Yeah, it is high punch. I guess I just don't have the timing going. Well, at least he didn't fatality me.
Scorpion wins.
All right, we're going to give this another shot.
Scorpion.
Go back to Scorpion. Seriously? Oh, come on. Do the maneuver, dude.
Scorpion wins.
Man, I got set on easy, too. My timing sucks. Come- It's just a... It's just down, roll backwards, and high punch. I don't understand why I'm not able to pull it off. Nope. I can't get it to work.
Scorpion wins.
My timing is off. All right, we'll try Subway. Hey, Tricome. Hello, are you going to attack? You just going to stand there, Sub-Zero? The hitboxes are kind of weird for some reason too. Like, I know I'm more used to Mortal Kombat 2, but like I'm jumping and I'm landing on the other side of my opponent when I would think I would be landing in front of them. See, like then, I don't understand why. I don't understand why I'm landing on the other side. It feels like I should be hitting on this side. Game audio super low. Okay. Turn that up a little bit. Not a good technical night for me, I'll be honest with you. See? Oh, come on. The Sega CD version of my favorite console version, but the Genesis was really good too. Yeah, we were talking about that, and the only reason reason I did not get the Genesis version and went with the Super Nintendo version is because I didn't have a 6-button Genesis controller and would have had to I would have had to get 2 of them because I had a brother, and I have a brother, and like, who gets to use the 6-button and who gets to use the 3-button? Like, that wasn't going to go well. And so, like, let's say the game cost $60. I think that's pretty much what it ran.
Sonya wins.
I could either spend $60 and buy it on the Super Nintendo and go home and start playing the game because I had 2 Super Nintendo controllers because the console came with 2. And then, or I could have spent $60 on the Genesis, which I did have a Genesis at the time. I could have spent $60 on the Genesis and then had to play it on a 3-button controller, which is not good. Or an additional, does anyone remember what Genesis controllers cost back then? Like, I want to say our Genesis came with 1 controller, and I think we got another one. And I want to say controllers back then were, I want to say $30. Is that correct? Were they $30? Or were they more or less? Yeah, like $30. Yeah, last line. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So even if the 6-button was only $30, I'm paying $60 for the game, plus another $30 for a 6-button, plus another $30 for a second 6-button. So now I'm looking at $120 to play the game with me and my brother on the Genesis, whereas it's just $60 on the Super Nintendo. So yeah, that's why I've always preferred the Super Nintendo version. Yeah. So, all right, I'm kind of done with Mortal Kombat for the right now, just because I wasn't doing very well. Plus, yeah, it is a good game. It is nowhere near as good as Mortal Kombat 2 is, though. So, yeah, it's 10 o'clock. I'm guessing I've been doing this for about 2 hours. I guess I should go ahead and start wrapping it up. Even though I had the computer crash midway, so that's going to be interesting. I'm going to have to go back and figure all that stuff out. So, true, but I think Genesis games were usually a little cheaper, at least on my Walmart. The Genesis games usually topped at 50 and the SNES at 60. So even if it was 50, I'm still looking at buying 2 controllers, though. So at least that's how it was for me. But yeah, if like you didn't have a younger brother and especially if you already had a 6-button controller, if you already had a 6-button, then yeah, it made sense to go with Mortal Kombat on the Genesis. And like I said, I'm not going to argue that. You can tell me all day long the Genesis version is better than the Super Nintendo version, and I'm not going to argue that with you. Like my situation, that's just how it was. So, because like we've talked about with Scion multiple times, it's you have the games that you've got, and those are the ones you tend to beat because you've got them, or you rented games, and that stacked up over time, but. Especially if you couldn't get them, like you're constantly going to Blockbuster. That's always one of my things. A lot of people want to talk about how awesome the Blockbuster experience was, going on Friday or Saturday night and, renting a game for the weekend. That was great as long as you could get a game that you wanted. The problem is we would go and we were kind of dead set. Part of this was us. We were dead set on playing one game or another. And if we couldn't get a copy of it, it was kind of a letdown. Plus, you were standing there for hours in some cases waiting on a game. Now, if we would have been more open, it probably would have been a better situation. We could have been like, okay, well, we can't get our first, second, or third pick. What else do we have? But yeah, we just weren't like that. So maybe I can create a time machine, go back and tell my my younger self, hey, quit being a shithead and just pick something. So your life will be so much better. You're not gonna waste hours of your life wandering around a Blockbuster hoping for Terminator 2. Like go watch something else, dude. It'll be all right. It's gonna be okay. All right. I guess I'm gonna start wrapping it up. Let's see here. Let's shout out everyone in the chat. Last line. Thanks for rejoining. Like to everyone in the chat that rejoined after my computer totally crapped out on me while playing Mega Man X. Thanks for showing back up. Last line official. Tricome was here. Let's see here. Going back through. I know my boy jumped back in at one point. Bassarino, thanks for joining, man. It's always awesome when you're here. Born Distracted, Super Mega Graphics, my one of my best friends and my worst enemies. Yeah. So thanks for everyone who jumped in. Thanks for everyone who jumped back in a second time. I talked about this on the beginning of the other stream that I do have some new PC parts that I'm going to be putting together. I don't know. It's 10 o'clock. I don't think I'm going to start tonight. I have a feeling to be doing some other stuff tonight. Plus, I'm kind of tired. But Encore. Okay, a bonus game you didn't own for no reason whatsoever. Rock and Roll Racing. I have never played that game before. I've never owned it. I've never played it. You know what? Tell you what. 10 minutes. I'll give you 10 minutes. I'll do 10 minutes. Let me find it. Let's see if I even have it. Nope, that's not what I meant to hit. Get back out of here. All right. Rock and Roll Racing. I feel like Cy played this the other day. Is this your thing? Is like telling people to play this game? Yeah, I've never played this game in my life. Did they officially license this music just for this game? New game. One player. Definitely a rookie. I have no idea what I'm in for. Snake Sanders. He's from Terra. Cyberhawk. Serpentis. Ivan Zafir, Fliegel, Cortina Lions, Panteros, okay, Jake Badlands, Tarquin, Aurora. We're gonna stick with the Terran, guys. We're gonna go with I have the SFAM part. Okay. Let's see. Last line, did Sai play this? C-Boys, if you don't ask, you'll never know. I have the okay, Super Famicom cart. They have all kinds of rock music chip tunes on this game. Good old Blizzard before they were Blizzard. Oh, wow, I didn't realize that, yeah. All right, I've got 20,000. I can buy that one. Ooh, can't buy that one. I guess I'll stick with the Marauder. I guess I could have changed the color before? Oh, well. I got $2,000. Buy equipment, start the race, advance a level, buy a new car. Set options. Music on, sound on. Larry on? Who's Larry? I guess he's the announcer. What kind of equipment can I buy here? Ooh, 40,000. 24,000, 30,000, 14,000, 20,000, 6,000, 20,000. Yep, I'm not buying anything right now. All right.
The stage is set. The green flag drop.
Whoa.
Shred is dominating the race.
Yeah, they
Viper jams into first.
They
Viper
didn't-
is about to blow. Snake fades into last.
they didn't skimp on the music.
Shred jams into first. Viper.
I could
blocks
learn the
out there.
track.
Shred is about to blow. Shred fades into last.
Come on, I can do first.
Snake is dominating the race. Viper fades into last. Last lap.
Oh, shoot, I thought that was the last lap. Oops. Yeesh.
Viper is about
What's
to
with the
blow.
turrets on the side? Like, do they fire at you like if you're playing on hard mode?
Lost out there. Shred fades into last.
All right, made it first. Sweet.
Snake scores a first place knockout. Viper finishes second.
I wonder if Ozzy got to hear this version.
Shred is in another time
I would
zone.
assume he was a smart guy when it came to, and his wife is even smarter. Like, they were both extremely smart when it came to their marketing and stuff. So I guarantee there was some approval process probably going on there. I got $10,000. That's not bad. I got $12,000. Let's see here. What do I have to? What can I buy? Or 13,000. I'm sorry. I could get a gas charge. Pulse round. I could see how playing this over and over again would be fun, especially as you start building up your stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to buy anything yet. We're going to do at least one more race. I said I'd go at least 10 minutes, so.
Let the carnage begin.
Whoa.
into last. Rip is dominating the race. Viper jams into first.
I feel like I'm going to run off the course is the problem, but it doesn't look like you can.
Shred was lost out there. Rip jams into first.
Dang, slow down.
Shred fades into last.
Uh-oh. I'm getting damaged here. I totally just missed that turn. I don't know what I was looking at.
Snake is about to blow.
I think I'm Snake. I'm Snake, right?
Shred was lost out there. Viper is dominating the race.
There we go.
Last lap. Rip fades into last.
Oh, man. Let's see if I can keep it up. Go, 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 go.
Snake jams into first.
Can't make first. Made it. All right.
Snake scores a first place knockout. Viper finishes second. Rip takes a weak third. Shred is in another time zone.
There are power-ups that activate. I think you can steer with LNR as well. Yeah, I just figured that out. Has that super off-road upgrade system going on? Kind of. Yeah, you're right. It does. Speaking of that super off-road on the SNES, has some killer music. That's Tim Follin's handiwork. Another $10,000. So I'm at 23,000. Can't quite do rhino skin. Could do some springs. Could do some ammunition. Do some springs. All right, we're going to do one more race, then we're going to call it, guys. And doing this two-player would be fun.
The stage is set. The green flag drops.
Now, how is this using this music?
Rip fades into last.
Oh, nice jump. Oh, dang.
Viper fades into last.
Oh, that wasn't good.
Whoa!
Boom. I got destroyed. Oh, I get to come back. Okay. Of course, I'm way behind now.
Snake was lost out there.
Oh, I'm trying to catch up. Shut up, announcer.
Dominating the race.
I need to be able to do,
Whoa!
I need a bomb or something.
Viper fades into last.
Like,
Viper headed the wrong way.
how am I heading the wrong way? Or maybe I'm not Viper. Maybe I'm, no, I'm Snake. Sorry, I got confused. I'm Snake, Viper.
Viper looks lost out there. Rip headed the wrong way.
Oh, I made second. That's.
Shred.
Where did you learn to drive?
Knockout. Snake finishes second. Viper takes a weak third. Rip is in another time zone.
I learned from you, Dad. $12,000. Do I have enough to do anything? Not really. All right. Plus, we're going to call it. All right. That's actually not a bad game. I could see, like, if you owned that, or especially if you rented it, this seems like a good rental game. Like, this seems like something that you were, you'd be begging to rent on the weekend. So, all right. I've already acknowledged everyone, so I'm not going to go back through it again. But thanks again, everyone, for joining me. Who knows? The next time I see y'all, maybe on a new console or a new PC, or we may still be playing around with this one because I've got a lot of data to move on with the new one. So, all right. I hope y'all have a good rest of your Friday night. I may try to stream again this weekend. I don't know. No promises. The wife and I are going to get the house set up for Christmas, and I have a bunch of lights to install on the outside of the house. So, yeah, that's going to be a thing. So, Trichome, Last Line. Like I said, I wasn't going to go through everybody, but yeah, thanks again. Thanks for joining me. Talk to y'all later, guys. Take care of yourself and have a good weekend. Bye. EpicallyGeeky.com, where you can find all of the shows that we do, including the Epically Geeky Show, Marginally Geeky Book Club, Creatively Geeky, Sustainably Geeky, EG Live, and EG Gaming. But before you do, make sure to like and subscribe here on YouTube. And if you're a person with a human-style body, why not head over to our TeePublic store and grab a t-shirt, hat, shorts, or whatever else they sell to cover that body. You can find the link in the show notes. And thanks for supporting us here at Epically Geeky. See you next time.